Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Sunday like always. I am continuing with my Madonna music video journey and we're still in her music era from the year 2001. And in today's video, we'll be checking out what it feels like for a girl. Now, this video was directed by her then husband, Guy Ritchie. They did marry in the year 2000, so a year before this video. But they did divorce in the year 2008, unfortunately. Now, Guy Ritchie is a really big movie director. He's directed some of my favorite movies. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. in 2015, which is a great movie. The Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. And also Disney's Aladdin remake last year in the year 2019. And what I didn't know is that he directed a movie called Swept Away in the year 2002 that starred Madonna, but it was a box office bomb and critically panned. It does say here that the movie is considered one of the worst films ever made, which is a big statement. So I don't know, I feel like I have to check out the movie after recording this video. But anyway, let's get into the music video for What It Feels Like for a Girl.
Girls can wear jeans, cut their hair short, wear shirts and boots. It's okay to be a boy. But for a boy to look like a girl is degrading. Because you think that being a girl is degrading. What it feels like for a girl.
Oh. He's like, what the fuck is happening? Oh. Fuck them up, Madonna. Fuck them up. So reckless. That old woman.
Wear shirts and boots. It's okay to be a boy. But for a boy to look like a girl is degrading. Because you think that being a girl is degrading. What it feels like for a girl.
That's me right now. Wow, wow, wow. Badass Madonna, reckless Madonna. This was crazy. First and foremost, I loved the remix of the song, What It Feels Like for a Girl. I haven't heard this remix before, and I really enjoyed it. I was a little conflicted throughout the video because my body wanted to dance to the beat, but I was so focused on the imagery that I almost couldn't dance because the video itself was so captivating. Obviously, one of the most powerful moments of the video and the most powerful moment of the song is when the voice in the song says, it's okay for a girl to shorten her hair, to wear boots, to wear boys' clothes, but generally it's not accepted for a boy to look like a girl because it's degrading, and it's because you think being a girl is degrading, which is still very prevalent today. People don't look at girls who dress like and look like boys the same way they do with boys who dress like and look like girls. This also goes back to a really popular saying that a lot of people use when someone is running, in particular a slow person, when they're trying to run fast. People will often say, you run like a girl. Why does a girl have to run slow? Why is it you run like a girl? And that is a very sexist and derogatory comment to make. And I did touch on this in my first listen video of Madonna's music album, but when I was younger, I was a feminine boy. I wasn't very masculine at all. And I did play with Barbie dolls, and I did gravitate towards more feminine things. I didn't dress like a girl. There were times where my mom would be away or my sister would be away, and I would go into their bedrooms and try on some of their clothes and try on some of their shoes. But I never actively wore girls' clothing. I always wore boys' clothing. But people did look at me differently because of the way I acted. I was a feminine boy, and that just wasn't right. That just wasn't okay. As I became an older child, I started to gravitate away from those more feminine things. I started to play with more masculine-oriented toys like Legos and cars. I became obsessed with more masculine TV shows geared towards boys like Digimon and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I didn't really have an interest in girls' toys anymore. I feel like things like this need to be discussed because there are a lot of boys out there right now who are shamed for the way they act and who they are. They might be a bit more feminine, and that's okay because I went through that. It does say here that Madonna picks up an old woman from an old age home and speeds down the streets with her in a car. While driving, she commits a number of crimes, including theft, destruction of property, and murder. Okay, I think I have to she committed murder in the video. I have to rewatch it. Anyway, the audio used in the video is the Above and Beyond remix instead of the original album version. Now, I discovered Above and Beyond for the first time a few years ago, and I absolutely love their music. I'm definitely a fan of Above and Beyond. I guess the murder is referring to the very end where Madonna crashes the vehicle with her and the old woman in it, and they both die. So a murder-suicide. I loved the old woman in this video. I loved watching her reaction when Madonna was being reckless, and that was me the entire time. Just, what the fuck is happening? I am trying to figure out why the old woman was in the vehicle to begin with, and why she was there, why Madonna had her in the vehicle. I'm trying to figure out the connection, but if you guys know, leave a comment. And another one of my favorite parts of the video is the very end where the car does crash into a pole, and there's that, I don't want to say beautiful, but it is a very beautiful looking shot, even though when the car crashes, Madonna and the old woman essentially die. But it's such a beautiful shot where the vehicle just crashes into the pole, and there's that beautiful slow moment of the car just ripping apart in the front, and it's a great shot. I was also getting Thelma and Louise vibes from the video as well. If you haven't seen the movie, I definitely suggest checking out that film because it's really good. Another interesting shot is when Madonna leaves a motel room, and on the front of the door, there's 3 numbers that say 669, and when she slams the door, the third number kind of flips upside down, and the number now says 666. This music video did make me smile and made me chuckle and laugh in a few parts, but at the same time, I was on the edge of my seat because I didn't know what was gonna happen, so that was an interesting dynamic there where it was so tense and I was so excited because I didn't know what was going to happen, but at the same time I was smiling and chuckling because it was a little comedic in parts, especially the old woman. I just loved her reaction in some of the parts. So what did you guys think of the music video, and what are your impressions of it, and what are some things I missed watching the video? I definitely have to download this remix of What It Feels Like for a Girl because I really love it. So now that we're done watching What It Feels Like for a Girl, the music era is officially done, and now we'll be moving on to her American Life era, and we'll be kicking it off with Die Another Day, which is the second most expensive music video ever made. So I am very much excited to check out that music video next week. So thanks for watching, guys. You can find me on Instagram, you can find me on Twitter, you can message me, you can tell me other artists I should check out. I'm open to any artists from any decade. You can find me on Apple Music, you can check out my playlist, and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.